Brain systems armed. T-minus 10 seconds. Go for main engine start. 7, 6, 5. 3 engines up and burning.
We had about 2,600 reporters that were accredited to come out here to cover return to flight.
What we've done here at the Kennedy Space Center is put together the wireless mesh internet access for the Joint Industry Press Center.
It's covering the press center so that all the journalists can have access to it wherever they go over a 6-acre area.
We asked Nortel to come in and help us provide a solution that would give state-of-the-art technology in a wireless format.
Intense activity, lots of visitors coming in, wanting to communicate with people all over the world. So you need broadband connectivity, but you only need it for a limited period of time.
What's exciting about it is we can put it in fast, we can size it to whatever the requirement is.
They're going to be filing stories, they're going to be sending messages, they're going to be generating a lot of traffic.
As the various satellite trucks began to roll in, the activity got more and more hectic.
One of the key things is to have a back office capability where we can control the amount of access they have. It's essentially shared out among all of them, and also to make sure that people who want access to it can get it. The Pronto Network's back-end system is really critical.
The process was actually very quick, very easy. Basically just type in a screen name and a password, which was provided to me before I came here by email, and it worked like a charm the first time around.
The wireless mesh network has a lot of built-in intelligence. There's another wireless LAN network actually operating here. Our network can figure out what channels it's using and can actually work around it. So we can allow multiple networks to work in an open fashion and serve different customers. It's a lot more flexible and reliable than a traditional network. If, for instance, we lost one of the access points here, say somebody drove a truck into a pole, it wouldn't affect the rest of our network. The network would simply reform itself and continue operating.
It is going very well.
The wireless mesh network is really to give you the true broadband experience, but in a more limited area.
I'm signing on, I'm using the internet, and I'm writing stories and sending them back to Los Angeles. It does make me more productive.
This is actually my first wireless experience. I've been using it to file copy and some pictures. It's been fantastic, it just makes me so much more mobile.
The technology was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, 6 acres is a large area.
The thing that we do with wireless mesh is we just apply power to our access points. They connect to each other wirelessly, and then there can be 1 or 2 points where we connect up to the internet. So that gives us a very, very quick way of setting up a network and then taking it away afterwards, and also being able to expand the network. I mean, if they decide to expand the press center, we could bring in just a couple more access points, power them up. They would automatically become part of the network.
The products involved here are the security switch, 7250, and the wireless access points, the 7220s. We also have included BLN routers, base stack A460, along with the Connectivity 1010 that we use to remotely access the system.
And the wireless mesh network really provides a number of key components that are important for a modern communications network. One of them is true broadband connectivity. Second thing is security, full security right down to the laptop. The third thing, they're moving inside, outside. There's no requirement for people to restart their PCs or lose any data. They can maintain their email session or short messaging or whatever they're doing to file the story. When we design these access points, we really design them around the same really tough environmental standards as we use for outdoor base stations. And with passive cooling, we only require about 10 watts, which is less than a small nightlight bulb.
We also work with NASA on their mission network. We provide them with our backbone routers. They downlink the information from space, from the Hubble telescope, the space station, the shuttle.
It's really important with NASA, as you can imagine, that when information is captured in space, that nothing is lost, that we want to make sure every digit, every bit is moved, captured, and available, and that's what Nortel does. It's truly the idea of mission critical.
Whether it's for Department of Defense agencies or for Department of Homeland Security agencies, it's very important to communicate information of a national security and a personal safety nature efficiently and effectively to from those who have the data to those who need the data.
I've spent a lot of time in the Air Force and a lot of time in industry now, and I've never worked with a better bunch of professionals in my life. The folks from Nortel were just outstanding. I would be proud to work with them again.
A government's responsibility is to serve its citizens, and citizens are demanding information on the move. They're demanding that government networks be extended to reach them whenever and wherever needed.
And Nortel provides the backbone to do that.
Why was Nortel chosen? Because of our quality of service and our ability to provide that capability every time, all the time.
3, 2, 1, and liftoff of Space Shuttle Discovery, beginning America's new journey to the moon, Mars, and beyond. And the vehicle has cleared the tower.